The kind of problem we mainly found in my hometown, Yangon, is the poor waste management system. And Yangon is of course, as you guys know, the commercial city of the Myanmar, with a population of 6 million. With a population of 6 million, so obviously it's crowded and dirty. So YCDC, which also known as the Yangon City Development Committee, is mainly responsible for the city waste management system. But because of its unsanitary condition of all uncontrolled jungle sites, lack of equipment and technology, they couldn't really provide what the cities need. So there's a little problem in the downtown area as well, so which affects the city people, and there is no practice of disposing waste separately among Myanmar people. Hello? Okay. And objective, keeping this in mind, we aim a sustainable and responsible culture of recycling for the betterment of the community and the environment. In the same way, we want to create environmental awareness to the city people. We conducted SWOT analysis, which looks at the strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats of undertaking our AAA project. And we found that our strengths lie in the low setup cost and convenient recycling possibilities for the community by providing free trash bins. The downside is that initially it may be difficult to introduce our project idea to each household, and as well as dealing with the desires of each customer. We will potentially have a limited collection of accessible recycling items, and estimate only collecting the items once every 2 weeks. But we believe that there will be plenty of opportunities to begin our project because of the increase in environmental awareness. There currently is a no completer, and there is a rise government support in environmental projects. Plus, potentially have include the municipal and individual collectors who currently and cannot the trash they collect. Therefore, they deny us to access the starting point of the Yangon. The operating process is we will distribute the free trash bin to the households and offices in Yangon and Nasho. That means we will start our project in the 2 cities. Nasho is the main city of the capital city of the northern side of the Shan state, and we will distribute 1 trash bin per household and 2 per offices as they generate more trash. The target numbers of the first year is 500 households and 50 offices. To be able to handle our project, we aim to collect only papers and bottles for the first year, and the trash will be collected once a week to the office, and once every 2 weeks to the households. The estimated collection time per trash bin is 15 minutes, and we will collect waste for the first time for the 250 households and 50 offices every week. So the collected trash will be sold out directly to the waste handler at the Sawajigong in Yangon on the day of the collection to save on the World Holocaust. So in this way, the sort of will generated for the environmental conservation and environment, and resulting in a greater profit. So while we target these customers, they are easier to approach and educated, especially the household with the higher incomes. And we target to the offices because they generate larger amount of the paper and plastic bottles and households. Next one is our project outline, which also says that our project vision is to give the environmental awareness to the city people, so they will know how to analyze recyclable and non-recyclable rubbish, as well as to realize the daily actions affect the environment. Okay, the financial projection. As you see, the total startup will be about 9,000 US dollars, which is not very high considering it will eventually sustainable. You may also notice that the return on investment and profit margin are higher than usual. This is because we have no material cost. You can see at the financial highlight, we have no warehouse costs, and we don't have to spend money on the land and building costs. This is why our payback cost is able to be taken care of after 6 months from where we start. Contributing to the community, we will use the profit that generated from our project, and we will establish an environmental club. But we also aim to recruit local youth as a volunteer for our project when they're participating in the club activities. Club activities will include like sharing knowledge, working together for the environment, like planting more trees, building the recycling centers of things for the local community. That's what we learned from the AYVP. And also we will go to the rural areas and educate and raise the awareness for the environmental conservation, for example like imposing methods and making recycling bins or centers, of course, and teaching handicraft skills using newspaper and what the handicraft things there. This is the community partnership and involvement. We will mainly collaborate with the local group in Lasho in Shanghai called Green Youth. And Green Youth was founded by the 8 students from the lifelong education, and the vision also includes advocating on behalf of the environmental affairs. And also she's the eco-leader from AYVP. She's also one of the main co-founders of this organization. And this group shows their participation on the environment and community development activities as well. So this is ASEAN Community Myanmar. We found a group on the Facebook. There being like kind of activities like ASEAN Friendship Trip. They also do that. And then I'm also the permanent volunteer in that group. So I discussed with them, and they kind of agreed to our project, and they kind of agreed to support us for the betterment of the environmental activities in Myanmar. So this is a good thing. This is grant and partnership opportunities, including USA. And these organizations have been like active in helping Myanmar because of we have many great opportunities for the grant money, and that will be used to benefit Yangon and eventually country as a whole. There are some other organizations that are not on this slide who are currently up and running in other parts of the Myanmar, like G Foundation. They're educating the people for their environmental education of the whole country. And I think in the near future we will look into partnership opportunities with them. And then that's it. Thank you.